All right, we made it down here again to the beach and got my first signal on the walk down. So it's like a 30, it's like a quarter. Sounds more like a ring though. Huh, surprised I didn't get it. Ah, it's actually a dime. So I'm at the same beach I was at when I got the silver quarter last couple of videos ago. Oops, forgot to close my pouch. All right, there we go. So let's keep walking, and well, you really can't see much. Actually, you can see better than I would expect. Still a little bit of waves. Let's keep going. Well, here's our second signal. Still walking down to the water. Just a 19, 20. So probably just a penny. But that's two in the dry so far. Two signals in the dry. It's a crusty penny. Wow. Surprising. I guess they bring sand here sometimes. It could have just been brought here. Anyways, let's keep going. It's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So basically the middle of the night. And most of the beaches have gotten sanded in. That means the water came way up and pulled the sand down, which we're just gonna hit the tide line right now. So here's the tide line, and it's way up on the beach right here. So it could be sanded in down there. We're still walking down. Yeah, the tide came way up. Past couple nights. And it kind of looks sanded in. So when I got that silver quarter, it was a much steeper slope than this. But we'll give it a try, see what happens. I'm prepared to move to a different beach. Alrighty, I'm not finding any signals down here, but I did get one. I guess you could say I just found this one. 19. It sounds like a zinc penny. Wow. Deeper than I thought. I'm gonna tell them what this is. We're gonna find out though. It's an easy dig. I mean, deep, but it's not by the water or anything. Wow. I actually kind of lost the signal now. I think it might just be iron, because I'm not picking it up anymore. Ah, I'm gonna get my coil stuck in there. Pretty soon the hole's gonna be big enough for my coil. Jeez. Where the heck is it? There it goes, caving in now. Well, I guess that was not a good signal, or I can't get to it. Man, I'm going deep with my scoop. Like I said, it's not a hard hole to dig. I can hear it in there still. Could be a lobster trap or something, you know. Something that just got buried that's big. Yeah, I still hear it in there. That's weird that I would pick that up if it's a surface. If it's that deep, you know. I still hear it in there. Whatever. Not sounding very good. Anyways, let's move on to the next target. This one's defeating me. And my camera keeps falling from... Wow, the water's trying to get me now. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, another one. Doesn't sound very good, but there's a sound there. 13. But it doesn't sound like a 13, like a nickel, low tone. But I do have my headphones on, so things could sound different to me. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a nickel, but it's ringing up as one. Probably a pull tab, in my guess. If I were to guess, but I would have been wrong. It's actually a shotgun thing. Those things are old. People do not shoot shotguns down here. Well, that's good to find, because we found a silver quarter last time, so maybe there is some old stuff still. Got stirred up from that waves we got. Let's keep going. Alright, here's the sound. Kind of a low tone, but then it disappears too, so it could just be a deep piece of gold. That's what we're hoping for. So I just dug a dime. There was hardly any signal when I found it. But when I got down to it, boom, it was ringing loud. Could be the same thing for this one. Let's see. Yep. 14, 13. I can't tell what it is though. I can see something. And the zinc penny. That's all it is. We'll take it. Just keep going. Alright, I already started digging this one because it was just a faint sound and didn't want to lose it. Probably lost it already. Yep. No sound. But there is now. 16. Well, yeah, 12, 13 now. I thought I saw something. Let me see what that is. Right color. That might be gold, actually. Looks like a clasp. Chain or something. Like a big chain. Oh my gosh. Somebody lost that big of a chain. I want to find it. hard to tell. I blew it out. I don't know what that is. But it's heavy enough, but not heavy. If there's any marking. Looks like there was a marking right there, but I don't know. All we can do is test it when we get home. Hopefully it's gold, because that ring I got, that gold ring, it's only 1.5 grams. Let's listen to it again. So it's kind of a higher tone, so probably not. I'm ringing 14, so yeah, probably not. Probably copper. But we'll put it in a safe pocket to be sure. Alright, keep going. Alright, this just sounds like another zinc penny. 16, 19. I mean, typical sound. Zinc penny. So I might stop taping these so you don't have to watch penny. And if I find something good, I'll just turn the camera on at that point. I see it. And it is just that. Already starting to get crusty. Oops. I dropped it on the trash. Well, it pretty much is trash. Let's keep going. So I just pulled a ring out of that hole. I think it's a ring. I haven't looked at it yet, but yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Look. It's a spoon ring, or a fork, or some kind of silverware. Wow, that did not ring out good at all. Almost like iron. I got a few beeps out of it. No markings. Let's see what it rings up now that it's out of the hole. So I was digging my hole deep because I couldn't find it, and I saw a shine on the side of the hole. I'm like, ah, there it is, whatever it is. Anyways, I was thinking tin steak, but let's see what it sounds like out of the hole. 15. Pretty solid sound, though. Pretty solid 15. So probably stainless steel. That's what I'm thinking. That was it's a nice ring, though. Really nice. Cool. I was just thinking about leaving too. But I think there's another guy down here detecting. I hope it's not somebody who watched my video. I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, we got a whole beach of California. There's like so many beaches. In the middle of the night, and I picked one beach that some guy showed up after me. And there's miles and miles of beaches. And somebody comes right by where I am. That's kind of weird. Could be because I made a video. I don't know. But that ring gave me hope to stay here. I was thinking about moving. I'm like, should I move? I'm getting signals here. The next beach I'm going to go to is a more popular beach. So there's more chances of gold at that beach. But there's also more metal detectors that go there. So it's probably going to be like no signals, but I could get a fresh drop from today, even yesterday. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that go to that beach and go in the water. Fill in a hole a little better. So yeah, there's that. We got a ring. My hunt is complete. Ow. The thing hit my ankle. Alright, let's keep going. So I just turned off the camera and I got a little sound here, but it's a little sound. I mean, just 8 though. Just a little sound, but something told me turn on the camera. Those kind of little sounds can turn into something good. Alright, I think we got it. Alright, it's still too small of a sound to be anything that great. I think it's in my hand. See what we can do here. Yeah. What's that? That was nice. I see it. I'm looking around. I think it's trash. Pretty shiny though. I mean, I'm assuming that's it. Throw that in the bag. I want to turn my light off so I can see what that sound was. That wasn't it. I got it. So I was hoping like an earring gold, you know, or a tooth, golden tooth. But it's just a piece of little copper, it looks like. All right, I'm gonna turn my light off so I can see what that sound was. It's probably gone by now. Huh. Maybe it was a firework or something. Sounded like somebody knocked over a trash can. I'm like, wait, there's no trash can. Well, let's keep going. All right. Oh, it's just a penny. Sounded different, but whatever. We got the camera on. Might as well tape it. Yeah, it's 20. So I got a good story for you. That's a true story. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was watching YouTube. All of a sudden I got an alert on my phone. It says prepare for an earthquake. And I'm like, what the heck? Prepare for an earthquake? And then boom, there was an earthquake. Because I live far enough away from it, I got the warning before it even hit me. Technology get pretty good. Looks like a dime. Actually it is. Why is there so much black on it? Oh, it's worn out. Sorry. Yeah, it's really thin. Oh yeah, see that peeling off there? Let's just peel it off now so we can say, oh no, it's not silver. I like it when it peels off, it's kind of cool. Sometimes you get these chunks and you can see the like heads or tails on it, on the stuff that was stuck to it. Like on the dirt, but it's not dirt. Alright, that's kind of a cool dime. I have a whole thing of non-spendable coins. Let's keep going. Alright, probably just another penny, but it does sound different. Has a weird sound to it, so let's just see what it is. That just sounds like a 15. something. I was right, it's something different. Almost looks like that tooth we were looking for. Oh my gosh, I think it's a bullet though. Yeah, it looks more like a bullet. Lead heavy, but we'll go ahead and test it when we get home, just in case. But I could see that circle in there. That's the back of it, and then it's smashed. Well, like that. But yeah, that's just lead, probably, or lead mixed with copper. But we'll check it. Let's keep going. I knew that was different. All right, we finished that beach. Not bad. Not bad at all. I guess I'll see you guys in the wrap up. That was another metal detector down there. It's so weird. So weird. Middle of the night. And I still run into people here. It's just crazy. I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's so many beaches. It just seems like, I don't know, rare. Unless you watched my video and saw, oh, Robert got a silver quarter here, I'm gonna go here. I don't know. I don't even care, but it's just, to me, it's just weird. Coincidence? Probably. Like stopping by a lottery ticket. Stop for the red, go for the greens. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, no, we're gonna go do the wrap up. That's right, I forgot. I'm gonna get back to it so I can make a second video. I'm trying to make the best of my $20 worth of gas. See if I can do 3 videos today. I don't know, we'll see. All right, we made it home. And it's time to do the wrap up. We got our bullet and our shotgun shell head right there and there. Then we got some other stuff here. It's called trash. Part of a lobster trap. Found like 2 pieces. That's what that is. I didn't get those on camera because they really ring up like iron. I was digging all the iron, so I didn't get that much iron. But this didn't even ring up. It just was iron. It sounded like iron. Got a few pennies, and yeah, pretty disgusting. 3 dimes. That one we will not be able to spend, but these 2 we can, so that's good. Every dime helps. We got this little piece here, and it looks gold, and when I scratched it, there's a scratch mark. It actually looks like gold. And then we got this other ring here. This one really looks like silver. I mean, it just looks like silver. Does not stick to a magnet. So we'll test that too. I'll show you how to do the 18 karat gold test. That's that scratch mark right there. So let's go ahead and do that one first. Check it out. So you take 18 karat gold, your acid, the 18 whatever test, and you just drip it on there. It's like for gold, but this is a trick. And you see how it disappeared like that? Well, oh no, I think, what? It kind of glows like, it's almost like it's silver plated. I see some of that blue in there. See it? It's kind of glowing a little bit. Anyways, I don't think that's silver. So I'll just try the 10K on the gold. Well, on the copper, that's what I think it is. But we'll see. It did scratch off nicely like gold. Then I'll leave that on half. Hey, it's not It's not dissolving. Oh, maybe it is now. Yeah, that's copper, I believe. I think it's copper. I don't know. Let's try some 14K on it. That was for 10K test. Yeah, but we already know there's no reason to try the 14. It's dissolved the copper. Yeah, and this dissolves it right away. That's for a 14K test. They're both dissolving. Okay. I knew that was copper. So our best find would be the ring. Yay. So I don't think it's silver, but it's really weird. It scratched like it was silver. Like it scratched off nicely. Like stainless steel doesn't scratch off real nice. And, well, it almost has that color in it. So sometimes this test isn't good, I guess. So we're gonna say no, it's not. But it's still a nice ring. Because if it was silver, it would you would be able to tell. The acid would be like glowing blue almost. You'd be able to tell. I see a rock over there. I don't remember seeing that one. It's kind of reddish. Huh. Anyways, yeah. That's it for this hunt. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I planted some potatoes in here because they gave me 3 potatoes out of the house. And I had already planted them in there a long time ago, but they weren't growing ever. And when I dug the hole to put the new potatoes in, the old potatoes were in there and they were sprouting. So crazy. And then there's one sprouting in here too. So if you're wondering why there's not enough dirt, so what you do is you add more dirt as they grow up. And I already added some dirt because the sides were falling over. And I'll add more dirt into this one also. That one I really kept it low to see if we get more potatoes. Because you're supposed to get more potatoes the more dirt you add. What else? The zucchini. So I planted a couple by the house, by the lemon tree over there. And I planted a couple right here. Look. Zucchini. And then one here. One here. So my thinking is we have some in the ground over in the house. And I want to see what happens if they grow them in pots right here. If we can get some hanging zucchini. That's my idea. And maybe go onto that table. I can move that stuff. In fact, that box right there, I forgot. It has sweet potatoes from last year in it. Oh my gosh. And they're probably still good. Other garden stuff. What else? Oh, I emptied one of these using the dirt for this, basically. That and some other for the other zucchini plants. That's what it was. What else? So, oh, these are getting ready to seed. This is what we were waiting for. The onion seeds are gonna happen. They're happening right now. So once those pop open, you can kind of see it. It's like a short time. You got to clip them off and put them in a bucket. You know, you got to collect them in a certain time, or they're gonna fall on the ground. You're gonna have onions everywhere, where you don't even want them. Doesn't mean they'll grow, but and then I think I already showed the tomato, but these two, I saved 2 plants right there. Now you'll see other plants right next to them, but those are going to get pulled up. That's going to get pulled up. There's one there, right there next to, well, that's a weed, I call it. Until it's not. Looks like, yeah. Okay, and then I also put these, nailed in these things. So we have string that I use. Well, I bought it for that reason, I think. I have a whole bunch of it. I have a whole other thing like that. And I just take the string, and as the tomato plant gets high, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, we're just going to wrap the string around, and it's going to use it for support. So the tomato plant doesn't have to sit on the ground. We'll let it grow upwards and onwards. Now I'm just wondering if you clip off the, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll clip one and not clip the other. If you clip them, they can grow up higher, and they're just not as, I don't know. If you don't clip them, like pinch off the little starts, then they just get out of control and there's branches everywhere. So maybe I'll do one that way and one not. I don't know. We'll just grow when we get to that point. We'll figure it out then. Right now, that's it for this hunt. Oh, and all these rocks right here. Well, not all of them. I mean, most of them. Like, look, I saw some coral at Laguna Beach the other day like that. They're selling it for hundreds of dollars. I mean, is that worth $100? Probably. Somebody's buying that junk. Or maybe they're not buying it. That's just how much it costs. But I got two. There's another coral right there. Look. I thought it was illegal to sell it. I guess if it's old. These are old. I got them from a long time ago. I got that one. I remember years ago in an old man's yard. So it was probably old when he had it. So, whatever. Yeah, all these rocks, like all my cool petrified wood, slabs, coral, ancient artifacts. That's from the Indians, I believe. Any of the cool crystals, stuff like this. More petrified wood. That's all going over on this table. I finally got a piece of wood big enough to cover it. There was a piece on the ground right here. You can see where I moved it. I was walking on it looking for a piece. Didn't even know that was there. So now we're gonna have a display table. That'll be awesome. I can't wait for that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. We got to get back down there quick.